That's the thing. Joe Girardi able to hang with him a little bit despite some of those walks and said, you get out of the seventh inning. And I think that's the big thing. When you learn something about a guy, you don't want that quick hook. You don't want to have him leaving feeling good about himself. You say, you know what, you go get this one.
You know, I think it speaks to where the Yankees are at in this time of the season. Obviously, you still have a chance to make the playoffs. Not going to happen. But Joe Girardi can give a little confidence to a young kid and say, you know what, pitch yourself out of some trouble. Try to get through 7 innings, where I think if you were maybe a couple of weeks ago, Jack, he's going to the bullpen right there and not letting a young kid try to work his way out of trouble.
I'm in total agreement with you, and that's why a night like tonight is so important for Mitchell. I know from talking to David Cohen a lot about pitching, he'll talk about how you might pass a lot of tests in the minor leagues, but you get to the major league level, and it starts all over again. So Bryan Mitchell has gotten through those situations in the minor leagues a lot, but now he's at the major league level. Now he's a guy fighting for a spot in the starting rotation. He just proved to himself tonight that he could shut down a team that won the AL East, that's going to the postseason. Who knows? The Red Sox could win a World Series. Wherever they're going, Bryan Mitchell can take with him into next season that he was able to shut them down.
I'm going to ask you another question. I know it sounds a little crazy because you wanted Bryan Mitchell around the entire year, but because he wasn't and he had to rehab and he didn't throw that many innings, it's almost like he saved a year on his career that he puts in the bank for 2017.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
I agree with you. I mean, obviously, the Yankees wanted him to be here all year.
Yeah,
but that could be the positive that comes out of it. But now looking forward, you start thinking, is he a starting pitcher? Is he going to be a guy out of the bullpen who can set up? I mean, what he did tonight, and Jack is right, against an excellent lineup, will go a long way to his confidence, his maturity. He'll come into camp fighting for a spot in the rotation.
And look at back-to-back nights now. I feel like we said something similar about Sessa last night, except we're giving more compliments to Mitchell because he pitched better than Sessa did. The Yankees have options for next year, and as you look to 2017 and you think about their rotation, there's no help on the free agent market. There's no one out there that you would want to rush to sign. Ivan Nova is probably the best free agent pitcher who will be available. If you're the Yankees, you need guys like Sessa and Mitchell and maybe Green and, of course, Severino. You need these guys to come through. They could be big factors next year.
One other quick follow, and then we'll go to break. And this might sound crazy. What if while he was trying to get that final out in the 7th, an alien spaceship landed next to him and abducted him?
That's not crazy. That's not crazy.
That's plausible.